Alright, so the Cinematic Orchestra. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've not used the Cinematic Orchestra because I have a ton of sample libraries for orchestras. So, for the most part, if I'm gonna do an orchestral thing, I'm probably just gonna program it myself. But, for people that don't know orchestration or have a good grasp of that stuff, or maybe even if you don't have a very powerful computer, this is a great workaround. Using samples and stuff to kind of alleviate the burden on your CPU and your RAM and stuff. So that's definitely something to think about. But I will say, there's so much that you can't control when you have a sample like that. So I do find it preferential just to have a library. But again, if you don't, or if you just want to take this sample and then like resample it into something else, that's also another story. So. I mean, they're recorded quite nicely. It sounds good. So these are just little... That was alarming. Okay, well... Let's see. Jesus, sounds like somebody's hitting a basketball on the ground. Yeah, this is just another one of those things where I'd just rather program the piano. But I mean, that's just a personal preference. I mean, I'm sure you could do something with this. I just, again, not really my vibe. None of that went where I thought I was going to, I'm not gonna lie. This one's better sounding so far. Granted, it sounds like a pretty standard progression. Definitely more usable though, I think. Okay, so far I'm vibing with the strings so far. This one's very loud still, crazy. I think that one would be fun. The arps would be fun for sure. Yeah, so far mainly the arps are what I'm really liking, but okay. Again, this is just another case where I just wish that I had the dry stuff too. Alright, so let's move on. The next one is Woodwinds and metals. I'm not sure what the metals are going to be exactly. Alright, so so far I'm liking the Woodwinds. I mean, some crazy intervals. Interesting. All right, I'm just gonna say I'm definitely more of a fan of that than. So I got strings were my favorite, and then I'd say that the woodwinds and the other percussion were kind of tied, but again, not really something that I would use. So one hits. I mean, for some reason you just get some random chords. And then again, just a bunch of random chords. Wait, where did guitar come from? We didn't have guitar. Where did guitar come from? I also want to preface by saying that I play guitar, so I'd also record guitar myself. So yeah, they threw in guitar. So yeah, you're getting a bunch of chords, I guess. These C5s are just making me laugh, man. Like, oh, and of course we have to have some power chords playing staccato. Granted, I will say having that as a one shot is actually kind of handy, but it is fun to kind of tease it a little bit. So looks like your one shots, you're essentially just getting a bunch of chords. So okay. Ooh. Like, what made them say I want to record this chord? That fucking C major 7, sharp 11, sharp 13, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. These could be maybe fun to mess around with. I like that one. Now, song kit. Maybe we'll listen to just this one or like a sample, like a short sample of it or something. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to listen to the rest. So, yeah, I mean, that's the gist. There's 5 song kits that allow you to do that same kind of thing, and they give you the individual components that comprise the composition so that you could essentially arrange your own version of the composition, which for like a videographer, I feel like this is kind of where this would be helpful, like, or somebody that needs like a quick intro or something. You can just kind of like arrange the components you like and just kind of print it the way that you want. That was Cinematic Orchestra. I don't think that that's the strongest library in this particular thing, so just food for thought. But again, this, you have to think perspective wise. You know, if you don't have the knowledge of orchestration or an understanding of that, then it might actually be a lot more helpful to you.